What is going on, YouTube?
How we doing?
Push Fam is back here again with Game of Thrones Season 2.
I'm super excited about this.
Yep. So like we said last time, we were talking about predictions and everything. We decided to just put it in the start of this video since we kind of did a recap of Season 1 anyways last time.
Yeah.
So this time, we're going to start out with your favorite characters. I figured we'll go with like 3 because it's always hard to kind of pick one specific guy or something.
Well, I like Snow.
Jon Snow.
Jon Snow. Big fan of Tyrion.
Tyrion?
Tyrion.
The imp?
Yeah, yep. And Tyrion's friend there, the soldier that's...
The sellsword?
Yeah.
Bronn?
Yeah, I'm liking him a lot too.
Yep.
I just think he's funny, actually. For some reason, he's
same thing with Tyrion. He kind of like meshes well with him.
Yeah. They're a good duo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's the fighter and Tyrion's the rich one that pays him, I guess.
Right. Yeah. But he also treats him equal. Like he's like an equal, like, hey, all right, you got to fight too.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Sort of, yeah. I think that time it was more just because his dad told him he has to, and that was just, he got the shit under the stick and had to anyways.
Right.
But Season 2 predictions, so...
Well, eventually the dragons are going to get bigger.
Well, that's a
given.
Yeah, that's a given. But let's think about this. So, Daenerys, she doesn't have anyone around her really other than the dragons.
Right.
She's got Jorah and the few people that did stay, but a lot of them did leave.
Yeah. So she doesn't really have a big army, per se.
I don't think she really has any army.
No.
Because the Dothraki, they
all left.
They were the army, and they left.
Yeah. So now I think she's going to... she's her own... she's got to get back to that family that her brother was trying to get to, right?
Well,
what's that family that she was... What's the army that her brother was trying to...
That was the Dothraki army. So they basically had no chance of keeping them.
Right, okay.
Basically, the only way it was going to work was if Drogo stayed alive, because he was the one that said that he would basically cross the ocean or the sea. I don't know why I said ocean. But
that's what they were trying to get the women for slaves to get ships.
For gold and everything. Yeah. But he was the only one that was pretty much pushing for that. But since he was the king of them, they were following him. But now since he isn't, it's basically he's kicked to the curb.
Kombat.
No.
Oh.
But he's kicked to the curb, and they elected a new one, basically.
I wonder if we'll see the Dothrakis again.
I'm not sure, but we still have Sansa in King's Landing with Joffrey.
Yep.
The marriage is still on, apparently. Remember in the last episode when she almost pushed Joffrey off.
Yep. And then Jaime
He got captured.
And Cat smacked him with a rock, which was glorious.
And we also have another king, too.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
The king of the North.
Yeah, King of the North.
Rob,
the son.
Yep. The oldest.
Oh, yeah, because Ned's dead.
Yep.
Oh, that was so devastating.
You already forgot about
it. Yeah, I just thought about it again. Oh, man, devastating. But, no, I'm excited about this season. And I know... it only gets better. Season 1 was a huge shocker, so we'll have to see where this season goes. But I'm looking forward to Khaleesi.
Daenerys.
Man, I can't wait to see these. Man, I butcher the names like it's going out of style, but that's okay. Khaleesi.
With an L.
Khaleesi. I think she's just going to start to become a straight savage. That's one of the predictions I have.
Well, I mean, we saw a little bit of it when she had the witch in the fire.
Oh, yeah.
She got serious a little bit.
And I mean, she's got 3 dragons behind her. And it's only a matter of time before she just starts raining, you know?
So, overall, let's think about this. For season 2, what family do you think is going to progress the most? So, like, the few people, I won't say family, but groups. So, I mean, we got the Starks in the north that are still fighting to go south towards Joffrey. So, we got the Lannisters, we got the Starks, we got Daenerys all alone. Daenerys. So she's technically Khaleesi.
Oh yeah. There you go.
And she's a part of the Targaryens. What group do you think is gonna make it the farthest this season, and what group do you think might get brought down a little bit? Because so far with the first season, basically the Starks got brought down a little bit because Ned got killed and everything like that. Joffrey got his throne, so the Lannisters are kind of up there.
I really hope Joffrey's army starts to dwindle, just because I don't like Joffrey. But there was one saying, whoever has the gold. What was that saying? You know what I'm talking about?
Peter Baelish, Littlefinger. He told Ned, "Who does soldiers follow?
Whoever has the most.
Whoever pays them.
Whoever pays." So that's where I think the Lannisters, because they have that one crazy army that Tyrion brought in.
Yep, I think the Stone Crows, they were only fighting that one time. Because remember Tywin said, if you fight with us today, we'll give you everything he promised and more.
And more, okay.
So I'm not positive if they're supposed to stick around or not.
Okay.
I mean, I might know, but I might not tell you, so.
That's fine, too. I appreciate that. But I really hope that Winterfell slowly starts
building back up, because it kind of... The life kind of got sucked out of it because we haven't really seen it very much because Ned left.
Who's the youngest boy? He's paralyzed now.
Bran. He's not the youngest. Rickon's the youngest, but he's one of the young ones.
I really hope that he starts becoming like.
He's basically the main guy in Winterfell. He's like the only person other than Rickon, obviously his younger brother. Those are the only 2 main people we really have in Winterfell right now.
Right, yeah. I really hope that he starts to grow up a little bit. I'd like to see his character develop a little bit more.
Yep.
Who else? I think Khaleesi's army is really going to start to build up, especially when people find out that she got the dragons.
I mean, it's hard to say, though, because, I mean, what would stop people from just trying to kill her and take them? I mean, no one's there to really... I mean, all she has is Jorah and the couple that are around.
Right. But I think...
And, I mean, if someone saw a dragon that can't really harm them yet, they're probably thinking money.
Money. Yeah, that's dollars right there. That's gold. Yeah. It ain't dollars. That's gold.
So it's kind of sketchy because especially where she is, she's not
very powerful right now.
Yeah, and she's in a foreign country where
nobody.
She pretty much had no one to begin with there, but now it's really she has no one other than her dragons and Jorah.
And she doesn't even have her brother.
I think she has also. There's one specific Dothraki that stuck with them.
Yes.
It's the one that had the whip.
Yes. Yep.
He stuck with them, I'm pretty sure, too.
Yeah. He stuck with... Because he knelt down with...
Jorah. Yep, he did at the end, yep.
Right at the end. Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess that's my predictions.
Yeah. So basically you think that Winterfell and... Do you think the Starks in a whole are going to get a little bit better this season?
Yeah.
Or do you think just Bran is going to come into his character a little bit more.
I want to say Bran's going to come into his character a little bit more. He's going to gain a little bit more confidence of him thinking that he is completely useless, and that he's going to start to slowly think, holy crap, I can actually do something now.
A better way of putting it, too, is do you think the Starks are going to end with a better outcome this season?
Well, you can only go up.
Or worse than this season?
I hope up. I mean, the only down...
It's really hard to, come up with predictions, especially when you don't really have an idea of what's going on. That's why I'm trying to
Winterfell's going up. All right, I'm praying Winterfell's going up.
Yeah, so the Starks are going to have a better outcome this season. All right.
Joffrey's still a bitch.
And do you think the Lannisters and Joffrey are going to go down, or are they going to keep kind of rising up a little bit?
That's so tough because you look at the Lannisters.
Just the position that they're in. They're in the position to kind of keep going up.
Yeah, unless the old man, someone takes out the old man.
The dad, Tywin.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny that you say that because you already realize that he's the true
king.
Yeah,
I hate to say it, but
he's the true pourhouse.
Yeah. He is a king without the throne, if you want to say it.
Yeah, Tywin.
He says it, it goes.
Like the Lannisters, they definitely got a big reputation because of Tywin.
Yeah,
definitely. I mean, they probably had such a big reputation already, but Tywin really solidified that.
100%. But
all right, I think we're gonna get into it.
All right, here we go.
Man, that's got to be the worst job.
Cleaning up
as the kid, yeah.
What, are they having battles?
Yeah. For his entertainment. Yeah, they're fighting because it's his birthday. When they say his name day, that's their birthday.
Oh.
See that he drinks his fill.
Oh.
Take him away. I'll have him killed tomorrow, the fool.
Oh.
A fool, you're so clever to see it.
Hey.
For you on the battlefield.
I've been here ruling the kingdoms.
What a fine job you've done. And you're going to be bigger than the Hound, but much better looking. This one doesn't like me. I imagine why.
I'm glad you're not dead.
But there is work to be done.
What work? Why are you here?
There's that
yep,
crew.
The Stone Crows did stay with him. A couple of them, at least.
Don't get up. All ravishing benevolence.
What are you doing here? This is the small council.
Yes, well, I do believe the hand of the king is welcome at all small council meetings.
Oh.
Your father has named Lord Tyrion to serve as hand in his stead.
All of you out!
If I were capable of tricking father, I'd be emperor of the world by now. You brought this on yourself.
I've done nothing.
Quite right, you did nothing. When your son called for Ned Stark's head. And we have two of them.
One.
One?
Arya, little animal, she disappeared.
Disappeared? What? In a puff of smoke? We had 3 Starks to trade. You chopped one's head off and let another escape. Must be hard for you. To be the disappointing child.
We can spare 4 masons for a week, my lord. Will that be sufficient to repair your walls?
So now he has to hear.
Yeah, because he's Lord of Winterfell.
Here all day, what?
Red Comet means one thing, boy. Dragons.
Dragons are all dead. Been dead for centuries.
Oh boy, you're about to learn. Oh shoot. That's her horse, right?
Yeah.
Those girls.
Froster's daughter.
I haven't seen a girl in 6 months.
Keep on not seeing him if I were you.
He don't like people messing with his daughters.
He don't like people messing with his wife. He marries his daughters, and they give him more daughters. And on it goes.
That's foul. What happens to the boys?
Hmm?
He marries his daughters. What does he do with his sons?
You want to know where they've all gone? No. Join up with Manfred.
Are all those girls?
He's no
That's
friend of
gross.
mine.
That's gross.
He broke his vows. Betrayed his brother. Don't it make you jealous, old man? See me with all these young wives and you with nowhere to warm your bed. We chose different paths. Oh, aye. You chose the path with no one but boys on it.
Any man lays a hand on one of my wives, loses their hand.
And I see this one staring too long. I might just gouge his eyes out. Your roof, your rules.
Man, he doesn't really like. No one likes Snow. I don't know why.
Because he's a bastard.
Clearly, but it wasn't his fault.
You want to lead one day. We'll learn how to follow.
You'll lead one day? Is that what
He asked him if he wants to lead one day. And he told him he needs to learn to follow.
For the night is dark and full of terrors. The night is dark and full of terrors. Stannis Baratheon.
So remember how King Robert had 2 brothers?
This is...
Yeah, the next one in line. As we saw Renly, the gay one, the real young one.
Yeah.
This one's the middle.
This woman, Brother Robert, that was my beloved brother. I didn't love him. He didn't love me.
A harmless courtesy, Bruce.
A lie. Take it out.
A lie, take it out.
By right of birth.
Jamie Lannister, the Kingslayer. Call him what he is.
And her brother Jamie Lannister, the Kingslayer. By right of birth and blood. I do this day lay claim.
It's Sir Jamie Lannister, the Kingslayer.
Did you see he put something in his cup?
The night is dark and full of terrors, old man.
So he poisoned himself to poison her.
But it didn't work.
Nope.
She a witch?
I don't know.
The heck?
What we mainly know is that she follows the Lord of Light.
You don't
trust him with my life. Just not with yours.
Smart boy. What's wrong?
Will you insult yourself, Kingslayer? Perhaps you'll be killed by a boy. Stannis Baratheon's.
Look at the size of that freaking.
That's proof. I think my father's going to negotiate with you. You don't know him very well.
He's starting to know me.
3 victories don't make you a conqueror.
It's better than 3 defeats.
Oh, shoot! I didn't know his was still around.
His direwolf?
Yeah.
One of the many changes we'll have to make around here.
He's falling for her.
Sometimes I've heard even brothers and sisters develop certain affections.
Ooh.
When those affections become common knowledge, well, that is an awkward situation.
Which truth is that?
Knowledge is power.
Seize him. Cut his throat. Stop. Wait. I've changed my mind. Let him go. Power is power.
Joffrey and the Queen Regent must renounce all claim to dominion of the North. From this time to the end of time, we are a free and independent kingdom.
The king in the north.
King in the north.
King in the north.
We can't take King's Landing without ships. My father has ships and men who know how to sail. I'm not a Stark, I know that. But your father raised me to be an honorable man. We can avenge him together.
If I trade the Kingslayer for 2 girls, my bannerman will string me up by my feet.
You want to leave Sansa in the Queen's hands? And Arya? I haven't heard a word about Arya. What are we fighting for if not for that?
It's more complicated than that, you know it is.
I haven't seen Randy Baratheon since he was a boy. You have 100 other lords.
Which of these lords do I trust more than you? We'll outnumber them 2 to 1. When they feel the jaw's beginning to shut, they'll sue for peace. We'll get the girls back.
But Arya's on her way to.
Yeah, they haven't heard anything back from King's Landing, so they don't know that Arya's not there.
I had a disgusting lie about Uncle Jamie. And you?
Our enemies will say anything to weaken your claim to the throne.
It's not a claim. The throne is mine. Father had other children. Besides me and Tom and myself. I'm asking if he fucked other women when he grew tired of you. How many bastards does he have running?
Probably tell him someone hit him.
Everyone stopped. We're like, shit, get back to work.
You just did. It's punishable by death. You'll never do it again.
Lord Commander. Good to see you.
Oh, they're killing Robert's bastard.
But how many could there be?
Where is the bastard?
Tonight's watch!
There she is.
But remember back when we were talking about it in season 1, we were talking about how many possible bastards he could have.
We'll see.
That's it.
Man, it's a hook. It's a hook. Boom. All right. Wow.
Yeah.
That was a lot of kids.
Yeah, I mean, how many did they show on the...
Well, I mean, how do they know that...
That's the funny part I was going to say, too. How do they confirm...
Oh, you slept...
Yeah,
so that...
yeah. Basically, if...
So you had some diddle with Robert, and guess what? That kid is probably an heir, so... Off with
well,
your
the
head.
thing is, they wouldn't have a right because they're a bastard anyways. If you're not a trueborn, you have no right to it. So even if they lived, it wouldn't be anything against Joffrey.
So why are they so adamant about getting...
Because it's Joffrey's command.
So Joffrey is killing every bastard that could even remotely test his throne.
No, they can't test his throne, though. They're bastards. If you're a bastard, you have no right at all. You don't...
So why is he worried, then?
He's not worried. He just
wants them all dead. Wow, Joffrey's such a little bitch.
That's what I was trying to say. It's a lot simpler than what you think. There's no explanation behind it.
It's just a bitch.
I mean, the only thing that we got out of that scene was that he told his mom that he knew about the bastards, that there's more kids.
You're right.
And that she slapped him. But, I mean, I'm just going based off the assumption he just wanted them all dead. Because Cersei didn't bother looking them down. I mean, you would have thought Cersei would have hunted them down a long time ago if she cared.
Nah.
She didn't care. Joffrey's the one that did.
But Joffrey's a bastard anyways. Because it's not...
He technically is, but there's nothing to prove.
That's some bullshit.
Because he was raised in that family as the heir.
Yeah.
And, I mean, yeah, the few people that do know the truth, they know the truth, but there's... I mean, all they can say is that he's a bastard, and they can say that he's not. And basically, remember in the first season when Cersei told Joffrey, the truth is what you make it? When he becomes king?
Yeah.
So that's... No one can go against what he says unless they're obviously rebelling against him, which that's...
You don't do.
But that's what's going on right now.
Right, yeah.
Everyone's rebelling against the crown, so that's why they're saying that he's a bastard. Even though they are right, but the people in King's Landing... I don't know if they don't know. I mean, majority of them do in the small council, like the close ones. Like Littlefinger, he even said when... called her out on it, but then she almost
killed him.
Yeah.
So stupid.
Well, did you hear what he said? He said that knowledge is power.
Yeah.
Because he knows everything that's going on.
And then she said, power is power.
Yeah, because she has all those guards with him. And who are they going to follow?
Her.
Yeah. And Littlefinger is not brave or by any means, so...
No.
So he's going to give in real quick.
He's smart.
Yeah, he's smart.
Wow, that's...
Yep.
That's how season 2 starts.
Yep. We got to see Tyrion take over as the Hand of the King.
Oh, and he did it in such great fashion.
Yeah, for the moment.
Oh. And you know what? He did call the queen out, too.
Yeah, he told her that you did nothing. That's the problem.
And it's madness.
Yeah.
Which...
And he came in thinking that they had 2 pieces to offer, and they really only have 1. They have Sansa.
Yeah.
And by the way that they've talked so far, it doesn't really sound like they're going to give Sansa away if she's supposedly going to be marrying Joffrey. Because that's still in effect. That's still on course.
Right. Until she bleeds her first period.
Yeah, and then they're going to...
I think she's going to lie about it, though.
Well, I mean, what could stop anyone from, like... There's not really so many
How do you hide that?
Yeah, there's not really
Especially
many
at King's
doors.
Landing?
Yeah.
There's nothing secret.
Yeah,
there's
exactly.
nothing secret.
There's spies everywhere, so... yeah, we only got to see a small bit of Gendry and Arya, just at the end. That was it.
Yep.
So maybe next time
and then
we will
there's a
see
new
more.
family that's playing.
Well, not new family, I just call it a new group because it's still Baratheon family. Stannis, though. That's the younger brother to Robert.
Right.
And he was the guy that Ned kept on saying was the true heir because he was the next brother in line. When Peter Baelish kept on saying the throne's right there, you can grab it if you want to. But he said the true heir is Stannis because he's Robert's younger brother and Joffrey was a bastard. But, I mean, no one wants to follow Stannis. Stannis isn't there.
Right.
And who took the throne? Joffrey.
Joffrey.
So
all he did was step up, though. He didn't do anything.
But, I mean, that's what everyone told Ned that he needed to do. If he would have went ahead and just took it. And, like, Renly told him the night that...
So stupid.
And Renly even told him the night of when his brother died. He said, I can give you 100 swords on your command right now.
Uh-huh.
And he told him that he needs to act quick. And Ned didn't do anything.
Right, yeah.
And Renly left, and so did his army, because he knew what was going to happen.
Yeah.
Basically, Ned tried to play by
Ned's
honorable rules, but you can't play
honor
in King's Landing. You can't. Well, in this world in general, you really can't, but in King's Landing, it's...
Not a shot.
No. Everyone's got a different motive, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, also the Lord of Light, so the girl.
Yeah, the girl.
So
the redhead who the one guy tried to poison. Yeah, that kind of backfired on him.
Yeah, he was going to sacrifice himself just to get her to poison herself.
Yeah.
And it didn't work.
No.
And so she said that she follows the Lord of Light. That's basically her god. So all in the Seven Kingdoms, they usually follow the Light of the Seven gods.
Yeah.
Seven Kingdoms, Seven gods, and everything. But the Northerners, like Winterfell, you know how they're always around that one white tree and everything. Yeah. So they pray to the seven gods and the old gods. So those are the old gods to them. Only like the Northerners really
do that.
Yeah, do that. But so the Lord of Light, that's a completely different, like...
That's different.
Yeah.
God.
It's basically like a cult. I mean, I guess the way you could see it. Because did you see what was on those...
Things that were burning?
Yeah, I couldn't really tell if they were statues or if they were actual people.
People, that's what I thought. It looked like people. I wonder what they are. I mean, we'll probably get some comments of what they were.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really know what else to say, like, because I don't want to say anything to spoil it. But it looked like statues to me, especially the one that he grabbed the sword off of. That's what I noticed.
So cheap.
Scoped in on it. That's another thing that's really funny is that how does that make him
Lord, like king?
Well, because anyone. Well, did you see what he was wearing too?
Lord, boom.
What's basically it's like think of it like King Arthur.
Yeah,
he pulls it out of the rock.
Yeah.
So in this case, he needs to pull it out of the fire, but he's wearing this giant glove so he doesn't get burned, which anyone can do.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that was kind of interesting, but I mean, it's probably
it's not like
just
Khaleesi going into the fire, coming out with dragons.
Yeah, because she clearly has something. Stannis, he just seemed like, I mean, it was some type of ritual they were doing.
And that was so stupid ritual. I'll have to see how that one plays out. But
trying to think, we saw Bran a little bit more.
Yep.
He's been playing as Lord of, well, not playing, but
and
he's
Jon
been Lord
Snow.
of. Yep, we saw a little bit of him. They showed that comment talking about how it means dragons.
Dragons in Lannister.
Yeah, so like everyone had their own part of it. But the one girl that was from north of the wall said there's only one meaning to that.
Yes.
And it's dragons.
Dragons, yeah.
So, I mean, she's the one that's right.
And that's the one that tried to kill.
Yeah. They were the ones that were fleeing from the wall.
Yeah.
And she was the one that didn't die because she was the girl, basically.
Right.
But yeah, we did, what part were you just talking about?
About Jon Snow.
Jon Snow, yeah. North of the Wall. So that guy's name is Craster.
The one that he was staring at. Yeah. Staring at him, and then.
Yeah.
Like, why does he have so much power? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, how do these guys have so much power?
Well, he doesn't really have much power. They just use. He offers his house for the watch so they can stay there. So basically they have to abide by what he wants just to stay there, because like the Lord Commander said that they've been riding for days,
right?
And there's nowheres to camp because it's pretty much winter almost,
right? And they'll freeze.
Yeah, and we saw about 20 to probably like 30 girls outside, and then even more
inside on the
rafters.
Rafters. That's a lot of wives.
Yeah,
that's gross.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
It's gross.
And he was bragging about it too.
Yeah, about his daughters, and then
to the Lord of Commander.
And then he said, "Now nobody be touching my wives."
Yeah,
like wives, daughters, but they're the same.
Mm-hmm.
Which is again gross. But hey, different strokes for different folks, I guess.
Well, I mean, they never said wildlings were normal.
No, they didn't say a lot of stuff was normal.
in the show, particularly. Not a lot of things in the show are particularly normal.
No. But yeah, season 2, episode 1, starting out with a bang.
Yeah, it wasn't anything crazy, but it was more information, introducing more people.
Yep.
Just those few new characters.
Uh-huh.
And we just got to see Joffrey be
more of a bitch.
Yeah, like usual.
More of a bitch.
Yeah. I mean, soon enough it'll probably pop off again.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it, though, that's for sure. But
yeah. It was a good episode.
Great episode. And again, we truly appreciate you guys for tuning in.
Yep. We want to thank you guys for 200 subscribers again.
Yes.
We hit that in a week since, last week was when we said that we hit 100.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we want to say thank you guys for that. Thank you for dropping the likes and comments and everything.
Yeah, we'll truly like that. We'll keep on replying back. And
yeah, if you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you enjoy the content.
Yes.
And we'll see you guys later.